Ethereum can be, and Solana can be, and Cardano can be, let's be intellectually honest about this. Governments are talking about a strategic reserve of Bitcoin and Bitcoin alone. It's their entry point. And perhaps in 5 or 10 and 15 years, that dialogue and narrative will change. But it is my belief that Bitcoin is going to go to $250,000 to $500,000 within the next 12 to 24 months because of the investment inflows and the great interest that has been achieved. This will translate to an ecosystem whose value is starting to approach that of gold, an asset humans have used as a store of value for over 5,000 years. Simply put, Bitcoin is the store of value for the internet, and it will remain in that role for the foreseeable future now that it has a DeFi layer. As good as Ethereum can be and Solana can.
Wow. I can tell you, I've never been a Charles Hockinson fan, but he has me pretty pumped up about Bitcoin right there. 500,000 in 12 to 24 months. That makes me want to go out and get a Bitcoin as we speak. I am not a financial advisor. I am documenting my journey on the evolution of money. We got a lot going on in today's show. The news is finally broke on Ripple, RLusd Domingo, and Securitize. And I'm here to tell you that they are tokenizing treasuries and they are reshaping finance. I met RLusd Domingo in 2019. Really cool dude. But I'm here to tell you that Coinbase, Ripple, and other large institutions have been working on this for quite some time. I truly believe that RLusd is the missing link. I'll show you what I mean.
I'm Carlos Domingo. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Securitize. So I started the company in late 2017. Now that was like kind of the first wave of excitement about tokenization. Crypto was very small when I started the company. It was like a 20 billion industry. Now it's a 2 trillion industry. So when blockchain started, I just felt like this should be the same technology layer, should be applied to regulated instruments to make them easier to transact, easier to trade, and easier to purchase. So here at Swell, we just had a panel focused on tokenization. What are the kind of asset classes that we think are going to be likely to be tokenized next? Today, treasuries obviously is the largest category. We've been having a relationship with Ripple for many years, so it's great to see how the company has expanded their vision from the initial work they were doing in cross-border payments into many other areas, including tokenization. So we're very excited about a lot of the discussions and potential partnerships that we're discussing with Ripple.
That's really interesting, guys, because like I said, I met RLusd Domingo in 2019. Really cool dude. But this is the information that I dropped tonight. Securitize supported by Coinbase and Ripple with a $13 million funding round. And this news is from 2018. This news broke in 2018. And this was big news back then because for Coinbase and Ripple to be working together, it was unheard of. And the XRP army definitely wasn't having it with the whole delisting of XRP off of Coinbase. So from there, I found some news that I said, oh, guys, this must be smoke and mirrors. Because Ripple and Coinbase are invested in the same project together. They're working together. So it wasn't enemies like everybody was saying on social media and on Twitter. Because this company was called Securitize, and they're planning on tokenizing securities. I believe this is phase 2 of the original real plan of what's coming. So now it's finally time for a planned launch of the digital security, which is called the DSO, which is going to be backed by Ripple, Coinbase, and Securitize, and all securities are about to be tokenized. All securities are definitely about to be tokenized. And actually, I did pull the articles up on that because I'm familiar with this news from 2018, November. Securitize supported by Coinbase and Ripple with 13 million funding, a Series A round led by San Francisco Blockchain, Coinbase Ventures, Ripple Labs, others. Funding round will help Securitize prepare for its planned launch of the digital security. Securitize co-founder RLusd Domingo says, we will be developing investor relations, increasing liquidity, promoting compliance, and keeping up with their capital. Interesting there because a few short years later, Series B, Coinbase backed Securitize, 48 million, Series B. Morgan Stanley, funding round for Securitize. Morgan Stanley has made its first capital investment foray into blockchain space, co-leading a 48 million funding for Securitize. That clearly shows you guys there's ongoing funding rounds for Securitize. Coinbase-backed asset tokenization outfit completed a Series B funding round, which drew participation from Morgan Stanley. And this is why I'm telling you guys, now they're introducing the RLusd, which will provide liquidity for the XRPL ecosystem. So we're just getting started. You better get your XRP. And clearly, I found an old tweet from Carlos Domingo from 2019. It says, we partner with them to issue compliant security tokens that can be held seamlessly by XRP users using their XRP key, expanding the universe of assets available to XRP users. Interesting that I found out with a tweet from Flare. Here's some more tweets from Carlos Domingo. Great progress in getting tokenized assets in CFTC regulated venues. So this is pretty much where they're moving this security tokenizing securities effort forward. Securitize is crushing these deals.
Securitize is crushing these deals. This is the chart of tokenized treasuries right now. So you can just see this. This is going up and to the right. RWA.xyz does a good job. BlackRock has now overtaken Franklin Templeton and Ondo for on-chain with BUIDL, right? They have 544 million of tokenized treasuries. If you click into this, you can start to look at it. So they used to just be on Ethereum. They now are on Optimism, Avalanche, Polygon, Arbitrum, and Aptos. So a few things I want to talk to you about is, so one, you can see Optimism is the only one that's gotten real capital in here. They all have about 1 million. Optimism has 26 million in their token supply of BUIDL. So Optimism seems to be out to a hot start here. Securitize is crushing these deals. This is the chart of tokenized treasuries right now. So
clearly you see, guys, that a lot of securities are being tokenized. If you didn't get a chance to see, XPMarket founder was on Paul Barron. Paul Barron has almost 1 million subscribers. Really good show. Amazing interview. Very informative information on XPMarket platform, which I'm super bullish on XPM token. And we will be searching for many hidden gems on XPMarket. I did issue the Barreto challenge, new 100K Barreto challenge, which is on XPMarket. Just want to give you guys a quick insight of
like a fee per DEX. And whenever you trade on the order book, and if there's, for example, not enough liquidity in the order book or AMM offers you a better price, your order can be fully or...
Now, this is XRP Liquidity Incoming. Now, this is what really got me thinking about RLusd, how it provides liquidity for the ecosystem. When XPMarket founder explained it on Paul Barron Network, he said that RLusd will keep on-chain, XRP on-chain, because people convert to a stablecoin, USDC. If you have RLusd, it will be easier to keep money on-chain, which will provide more value for on-chain, which of course in return bring more liquidity to the XRPL ecosystem. Only makes sense. Make sure you guys check out this Paul Barron interview, link in the description on this one. I will link this in the description, but XPMarket I will link in the description also. It's a must. What XRP and XLM trending, business and finance trending together. That was a pretty interesting moment in history there. Okay, guys, I've been saying that we've been going down the rabbit hole with this Stellar and some of these global partnerships. I was going to put more of this in the video tonight, but I'm going to touch on it briefly. Circle Stellar MoneyGram has partnered with the United Nations to convert humanitarian aid to those that have been disrupted across the planet. Circle Stellar Foundation, in conjunction with Coinbase, Circle, to disperse this. According to the United Nations High Commissioner, increasing humanitarian aid is needed around the world from displaced 103 million people. The United Nations estimates 333 million people worldwide who need humanitarian assistance, Recently, the UNHCR joined Circle, Stellar, and MoneyGram International to rapidly deliver aid to displaced people, utilizing Circle Dollar, USDC, and also it's going to say Stellar in here also because here's on stage was Danelle Dixon of Stellar with UNHC Treasury Hunt. So I looked up Treasury Cam and Hunt. Together we outlined the impact USDC is having, along with the plans to scale critical infrastructure. I could swear they called out Stellar in this article. My apologies. I know they're using USDC here, and I know Dundale Dixon is speaking here, but I know this is going to still run on Stellar. But I could swear they directly called Stellar's name out. Okay, what you'll learn. Circle, Stellar Foundation, and UFC discuss the internet ready payments to distribute humanitarian aid. So it is Stellar Foundation right there. Like I said, guys, it's pretty late. I just wanted to make sure I finished this video so I can go up early. Some of the research I also done brought me to this. BRICS payment system runs on Stellar. Mr. Mann at Mr. Mann XRP says it will take some time for others to figure this out. BRICS DCM payment system is created by Brit, technology partner. In terms of DLT integration, you can count on Stellar.
In the middle, we have our NUMA, our transaction system. And this is where we can integrate into the underlying transaction network. So see the blockchain and data stores here. This is interchangeable with different transaction networks. So for example, in the Eastern Caribbean, we've integrated with Hyperledger Fabric for the transaction network. And we're really excited to be working with Stellar on integrating with the Stellar network as transaction network. So our digital currency management system, as I mentioned before, it operationalizes these digital currency networks. So we integrate into the core transaction network, and then we put a number of our tools on here. So our APIs, our monitoring tools, central bank tool set, our routing system, our business logic. So
you guys get that right there. Pretty much, guys, every time I turn around, Stellar is involved with some type of connection today. This is from Stellar's network. Advantages of tokenizing securities on the Stellar network. Wisdom Tree Prime, 100 billion in assets under management, and the Bank of International Settlements, Asian Green Bond Fund. I was looking for that earlier. That's where I got that from. I was curious where that was at. The Asian Green Bond Fund is ties to the Bank of International Settlements in a very big way. They're basically saying that there's a carbon neutral agenda by 2030 to go green, to lowering carbon emissions by big companies, and they're testing this technology with Stellar through Bank of International Settlements on the Asian Green Bond Fund. I will show you guys more of that later. But in the meantime, XRP and XLM are back together again. Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you guys enjoy the quick content. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts below. Hope all have an amazing day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and comment.